welcome to my kitchen, Susanna's kitchen. I hope you're all doing really well and thank you for joining me on this video. So this morning I was thinking, what do I want for lunch? And I really fancied a chicken salad. And that got me thinking, so expensive, isn't it, when you buy cooked meat in the supermarkets for something really convenient? So I thought, what can I do in the Ninja Foodi that's going to resolve this issue? So I've got chicken breasts in the fridge. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put them under pressure and we're going to create the most gorgeous shredded chicken, which is absolutely ideal for salads, for wraps. You can make a lasagna with it. You know, it's endless really what you can do with it. And it's so handy to have this in the fridge when you just want to grab something quick to eat, or maybe even make up some meal preps or make up some packed lunches. So I think this is a great recipe and I hope you do too. Remember, hit the like button for me. It helps the channel so much and lets me know if you did enjoy the video. And then if you're new here, please subscribe to my channel. I'd love it if you would be one of my followers. Let's go and make this gorgeous shredded chicken and then I'm going to enjoy some for my lunch. This is such a simple recipe and it is so versatile, which is why I love this. So all I'm doing is cooking some chicken so that I can shred it, and we can use this in so many things. So in the pot here I've got my chicken breasts. These were 650 grams, so it was one pack. In here I've got a chicken stock pot. You can use vegetable if you prefer, and I'm going to top that up with boiling water. And as you know, when you pressure cook, you need a minimum of 250 millilitres of water. Let's just check I've got that right. Yeah, great. We've got 250 in there. Give that a stir. And that is going to be our liquid. Now, we won't necessarily need all of this liquid. And we will definitely shred the chicken in some of it, but we probably won't use it all. But we definitely need this amount to be able to come up to pressure. So I never worry too much whether it's all dissolved. So that's good. Let's pour that in. Pour that over the chicken. Lovely. Now we want to add our seasonings. I'm keeping this pretty simple. So black pepper. Of course, you could add whatever you wanted to this. So if you wanted it, you know, like with teriyaki or something like that, you could definitely do that. Just obviously just to make sure you've got enough liquid. That is just the key thing. But the reason I am going with simplicity today is because I want to be able to use this chicken in various things. So for example, my son going to school tomorrow, maybe he'll have a wrap with the chicken in it, shredded. It'll be really tasty. I'm going to probably put this on some salad for my lunch. So, you know, you can use it for lots of things. You can do this and then you can make like a chicken lasagna. That's really delicious. So lots of options for you. So you want around a quarter of a teaspoon of salt, quarter of a teaspoon of pepper, just roughly. And then I'm adding in some garlic granules now. And I want half a teaspoon of garlic granules. Just measure that out and sprinkle that over. Lovely. And then the herb that I'm going to use is oregano. And again, I want around half a teaspoon. You can use more or less than I'm doing here. I just want a light seasoning. That's the whole point, really. We want it to taste good. We don't want it to taste of nothing. And then I've got some smoked paprika. Don't think I want loads of this. Maybe just like a quarter of a teaspoon. And just sprinkle that over. I think that is everything that I'm going to want. This is a pretty healthy way of doing it because when you think about it, we're not adding any fats or oils to this. We've just literally just got stocks and seasonings and that gorgeous chicken. So let's get the lid down and let's get this under pressure. So with your pressure valve, you want to make sure that that is pushed towards the back, which is on seal. Let's power up the Foodi and slide across to our pressure cook. I'm going to cook these chicken breasts on high, and actually we are going for 10 minutes, and then we're going to let it naturally release for around 5 minutes-ish. And then I can just literally move the pressure valve to vent and we can get rid of the rest of the pressure. I want that natural release because although that chicken is more or less submerged, it is still meat and we just want to bring that down slowly and gently. We don't want that meat to toughen or dry out. So that's why I'm opting for this. So natural release, high, 10 minutes, let's start. So that took around 8 minutes to come to pressure and we're just on that countdown now. Just thought I'd just mention to you that you can actually freeze this as well. So if you've cooked these and then you allow it to shred it, you know, like I'm going to show you how to do that. You then allow it to cool and then you can just put it in the freezer. It'll be fine for about a month, I would say, in the freezer. And you can just get it out and use it in dishes and sandwiches and different things as and when you want to. So it's a really good way. It's always worth sort of cooking that bit extra. And then if you're keeping it in the fridge, airtight container, I'd say 4 days would be good with this chicken. So you've got some options there. So we're just at the end of the cooking time now. Great, we've gone on to natural release. When that hits 5 minutes, I'm going to then release the valve up there. So 5 minutes is up and all we need to do is flick this forward. And that's going to now release the rest of the pressure that is in the pot. Okay, so there is no more sound or air coming out of the vent now. But what you will find sometimes, it takes a little while, there you go, for it to actually say that you can open the lid. So when it does, just slide across. And let's open up and have a look. Oh, I can tell you this smells absolutely incredible. So let's grab a piece of chicken and let's put it in here. Oh, look, you can see already that that is going to shred so nicely. Oh, yes, this looks beautiful. It's literally just falling apart. So the timings seem like they were just right, which is brilliant. Just grabbing the last bits out of here. Now what I like to do is, let's just turn off the Ninja for a start, is take the pot out and then some of this liquid, I just like to add a little bit of this to the chicken. Doesn't have to be a lot. And you can just add a little bit more as you need it. And as you can see, this just falls apart really, really beautifully. Smells so nice. And this is going to make some brilliant lunches over the next few days. The nice thing about cooking it in this way is that it stays lovely and tender and moist still, because chicken really does have a tendency to dry out, doesn't it? So I'm going to add a little bit more of this chicken stock. So much flavour in here. And that chicken is just really going to absorb that and just take on the flavours that are in there. Lovely. So yeah, you don't need to use much of the stock, but I think just like this, so that it keeps it just really nice and succulent. And this has got to be so much cheaper and tastier than buying cooked chicken in the supermarket. So there we go. That is my pressure cooked shredded chicken. And it is so tender and beautiful. I've had a little taste. It's just gorgeous. And as I said, you know, it is seasoned enough that you can use it just as it is, or you can add extra flavors to this so easily. I hope you give it a go. I hope you like the idea of this quick recipe. Don't forget to give me a like and subscribe. So I will see you next time, hopefully, for another video. Thanks for watching.